Hello, Mother.
Hi, baby.
TJ.
Hey, Mama.
Oh, you're getting too skinny. Hey, boys. Hey, Jack. Hey, Teddy.
You're not
hey,
going to
Bobby.
see Bud for the first time in 2 years just like that, I hope.
Well, first of all, I'm divorced. Secondly, I was involved in a diplomatic crisis all day. I didn't have time for a costume change. Are you two really drinking already?
TJ started it. He said that you can't make margaritas with Jack Daniels.
Turns out you can, and it's good.
Hey, I saw the attendee list. Why is that bitch Susan Berg coming?
Because that bitch is covering me this week. Please do me the favor of not talking to her, or if you must, try not saying things like the country didn't elect me because they didn't want to sleep with me.
It's true.
In this political animal world,
Yeah.
would you define yourself as that? You're politically involved.
Are you talking about
You,
me?
Sigourney.
Oh.
I've left Elaine for a second. Is
that a good idea?
Just put a different,
Right.
a different face on it. Yes. What?
You know, I'm involved with various issues. I've been very involved with human rights, been very involved with the environment. I was just giving your wonderful PA, Matt, a hard time because he gave me a bottle of water, and I said, I hope that's because you all are drinking regular water, and you just did that because I'm a visitor. And he said, yes. So that's good work, ABC, because we all need to use drinking fountains. So I am, very involved with those causes. So I worked on Capitol Hill when I was in college, and I felt like this is a fascinating world, but not for me. And so it's interesting to go back, now playing the Secretary of State. And I'm the first to say that it's much easier to play a Secretary of State than to be the Secretary of State. And I do understand the difference. But I mean, I've really enjoyed these wonderful
That's good,
scenes.
because you could really turn, that would be it.
Yes, and now Obama's appointing me. Look out, everybody.
Yeah, you can sit down with him and have a chat. Have you met him?
I have met him.
See?
I met him in the
so
Rose
how
Garden.
are you missing out on Hillary? I don't get it. It just seems wrong.
She's too busy
See?
to meet celebrities.
I don't know.
She's
I
got
think
more important things to do.
It needs to be set up. When I watched Political Animals for the first time, I thought of you and Dave with Kevin Kline, where
right.
you're the first lady, husband's cheating, isn't he?
It's really true.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
You've kind of done that. Then this summer there's a movie called Prometheus that Ridley Scott did. That's a prequel in a way.
Which I enjoyed very much.
Did you? Did you feel I could have been in this?
No.
Did you yell at Ridley, I want the truth?
No, I actually sent him an email because I was very excited to see. You can understand that I, steeped in alien lore, am very excited to see it. And what I felt about the movie is I think it's a very brilliant movie, very respectful to the other aliens. But what I feel is it's like being in Ridley Scott's head when I remember him, pouring the KY jelly on the face of the alien, all these things. He took such delight in the biology of the creature in that first one. And he's been able to really go to town with all the biology yet again, and I felt that it was really fascinating.
It is. It's but you looking at it is different than the rest of us looking at it because you're a part of it. You just didn't do one. You did what? Four?
I did four.
Four aliens.
And I eerily felt I was a part of this one, even though I'm not in it. I felt like, yeah, go for it.
It's happening. Well, James Cameron directed you in the second one, in Aliens.
Yes.
Academy Award nomination, not just a deserved honor, I think, but a big deal in terms of how sci-fi was looked at by the Academy.
Yeah, no.
Nobody's quite achieved that again.
Yeah.
Get away from her, you bitch!
I have to bring up, because Avatar, we know, is the biggest box office success of all time. For some reason, you managed to avoid Titanic. I don't know how. You weren't in it.
I'm underneath the water. I'm the iceberg.
You are great. But you are going to do a series of sequels of Avatar.
That's what I read.
That's what you read. Come on.
Yeah.
Jim Cameron has
Jim
to call you up
has
and say.
been busy going down to the bottom of the Marianas Trench in the submersible that he designed.
He won't stop going down.
I know. Isn't that
He
fabulous?
has to come back up, though, occasionally.
Well, I hope so.
Don't you have a
He
start
may be
date
down
for
there
Avatar?
writing the script. I think our start date is next January or something. And I don't know if I'll be in a tiny part or a big part, but I know that he has a big vision for 2 and 3, and I hope I can be a part of them because he's a good friend, and I love the environmental message that they bring, and so I hope I can be a part of it. That would be fun.
We always hear he's such a tough guy, though, that he's
Yeah, but
difficult.
he's a pussycat. He is a tough guy.
To you,
Listen,
maybe.
I've worked with mostly tough guys.
Yeah.
Ridley, Roman, Jim, Peter Weir. I recently worked on Political Animals with a very nice woman director who kept hugging me, and I finally had to say, look, I'm really not used to this because I'm used to these tough guys directing me. I'm used to toughing it out no matter what happens. So I was like not prepared. But
I just had an image of Ridley Scott and James Cameron and Roman Polanski and Peter Weir all doing a group hug with you. It was.
That'll be the day. That'll be the day. That would be an interesting reunion.
Yeah. And yet now we also hear there could be a Ghostbusters 3.
Yes.
I'm hearing it, but you seem to hear nothing.
I know.
You don't know this.
I'm
Why
living in the
does-
Marianas Trench,
Century.
but developing
What's
into an
going on with you?
iceberg.
These people need to tell you that you're
Well,
doing
I have heard, but I've gotten a couple of calls from Ivan Reitman, but I think, well, what do I know? But without Bill Murray, it's hard to imagine a Ghostbusters.
So he's still
3.
resisting.
Apparently, I don't
And
know.
who could forget that scene where Bill Murray is knocking on your door and you're possessed by
Yes.
that, and you say to him, "Do you want this body?" And he says,
Is this a trick question?
"That's it." So that just for that alone, to just see you back doing that, it would be so great.
Yes, we'll see what the answer is this time. But I don't know if he's going to participate. But it would have been great to work with everybody again. Everyone is such a lovely, brilliant person on Ghostbusters, and it would have been very meaningful. But I don't know what's happening.
Now you're also though returning to the theater, I hear.
Yes,
with
I am.
Chris Durang.
Yes,
This
yes.
is the guy that you.
My good friend, and
Began.
I'm so excited. I'm working with David Hyde Pierce and Christine Nielsen and a wonderful young cast on Vanya, Sonia, Masha, and Spike.
I don't remember Spike.
Well, you'll remember him
Remember
now.
now.
He's always taking off his clothes. He's Masha's plaything.
And
I
I'm
play
assuming
Masha.
you're Masha, yes. And so
Masha
you-
is a shallow movie star. I can't understand how he was inspired to write this with the thought of me, but a long line of people turned it down, like Meryl Streep and everybody. But finally, it came to me. But anyway, not really. I think he was inspired,
Right.
unfortunately, by me to play the shallow movie star who has a series of films called Sexy Killer. Sexy Killer Kills Again. Sexy Killer Kills Again and Again. Sexy Killer Kills Again during the summer at Martha's Vineyard. And Sexy Killer Goes to College, which apparently was a big disaster.
Whoa.
So, but she's a great tragic actress.
in
And
Chekhovian at the
she
same
should have-
time
how
as
do
she
you
does
know
Sexy
that?
Killer. I just feel it, just from the
Yes.
title. I'm just
I
guessing
hope
that
you
it was
come.
some-
I hope you come.
Who wouldn't come? Everybody's going to come, even though they
thank
live
you.
all over America
I
and
hope
can't
they
do
come.
that
I
to
hope
do it.
that would be great.
Well, I guess you don't know, even though I've spoken to you before, you don't know that this show always ends in song.
Oh, I didn't know
It
that.
does. It constantly
Wow.
ends in song. Everybody here
Gosh.
sings, whatever, for just a little snippet of something.
dear.
Well, no, you can't tell me that because I saw Heartbreakers, so I know you did back in the USSR.
I
And
did.
then I remember in Dave,
We sang Against Our
the
Will.
sun will come out. Yes. So I wonder what song is going on in Elaine's head as she's being Secretary of State.
Oh, I know a song. Perry Como's song.
Oh, excellent.
Remember Perry Como?
Barely, but yes.
Hot diggity, dog diggity, boom, what you do to me. It's so new to me. What you do to me. Hot diggity, dog diggity, boom, what you do to me. I can't remember the lyrics.
And that's what Elaine is thinking.
That's what she's thinking.
People, when you watch Political Animals, which you will, I want you all to
Yes.
sing along with Sigourney on Hot Diggity
pretty
Dog
catchy.
Diggity.
Maybe it should be
is.
her campaign
It's
song.
Brilliant. I think it explains so much that I didn't see. Now I'm going to watch
It
the
has
pilot
symbolism and everything.
Again. I am.
There you
It's
go.
great. Thank you so much for
Oh, great.
being with
Such a
us.
pleasure.
That was great. I didn't know you'd go to Perry Como.
I didn't either.
Wow, I didn't know what was coming out.
Yes, I know. Probably. Next time I'll be prepared if you dare to invite me back again.
I would, but I don't like preparation.